Samuel L. Jackson says Mace Windu is not dead. After teasing the internet last week, Empire Magazine dropped the news that they were publishing this issue that we talked about at the top of the show, dedicated to the celebration of the 25 years of Star Wars prequels, featuring in-depth interviews with most of the cast from all three movies. One in particular that set social media abuzz was an interview with Samuel L. Jackson, Mace Windu himself. And he said he was asked about his memorable scene where the newly revealed Sith Lord Emperor Palpatine throws him out the window and presumably to his death. Jackson replied, quote, "He's not dead." They also asked him if he'd be interested in a Mace Windu Disney Plus series, and he said, quote, "Everything, yes." So Mace Windu's fate has been hotly debated by Star Wars fans in social media for years. And as we know in Star Wars, no one's ever really gone. Nick, I would love to see Samuel L. Jackson back, but I think Star Wars has built this really bad habit of bringing back characters that have died. I think it worked for Maul. And as you know, my position on Rise of Skywalker, I didn't love that they did it with Palpatine. I think there's this weird, is Tech going to be coming back in Bad Batch? I don't know. Star Wars refuses to kill people, and I think that hurts the impact of the storytelling. What about you?
Bring him back. Why not? Let's go. Let's get everybody back. Let's get Lando back. Let's get Lobot back. Let's get, let's bring back, was it Ula that fell in the pit in Jabba's palace? Let's bring them all back, because at this point, there's a character for everyone in Star Wars. Somebody loves Lando. Somebody loves Krennic. Somebody loves Mace Windu. I'm not necessarily that guy. I've got some noted public issues with Mace. Yes, but at this point, let's go. Let's give everybody a spinoff series. Let's fill up Disney Plus. So they have to create Star Wars Plus, and let's give every one of them, I need another subscription service, like I need another hole in my head. But if we keep filling it up with Mace Windu, with, give Janna a series, give, what's Kerry Russell's character's name? Yeah, I'm a good Star Wars fan. I don't even know her name. Anyhow, yeah, let's go. Let's bring Mace Windu back.
I think, right? But
fun.
Well, I mean, respond to this though. Like, how do you feel about? I think that was one of the cool things about Star Wars was like people could die, and now everybody lives. So let's talk about Samuel L. Jackson. Let's talk about Mace Windu specifically. How does it add to the story, and how could they do it in a way? I mean, look, I know they want to do it because. Look, when Samuel L. Jackson says he wants to come back, you find a way, probably.
Somebody listens, correct. I mean, he got a purple lightsaber. Nobody had a purple lightsaber. Till Sam Jackson said, "No, man, mine's going to be purple."
That's right. So do they bring him back? And how do you do it? Do you do it like, do you bring him back in Book of Boba Fett season 2 or the Mando movie? Or do you de-age him and do a Mace Windu, young Mace Windu trials or whatever? I don't know.
Does he become Maul Part 2? He fell out of a window. He fell out of a high place. He lived in the junk for a long time. And then he comes back as like this crazy, old desert man. And somebody's like, wait, holy crap. I think that's Mace Windu. Like, I don't know where the avenue to plug him back in is. I think that could be, as much of a problem as anything. Is how do you plug it in where it doesn't literally feel like, hey, Sam Jackson wanted a cameo. So ta-da.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think it would play nicely, possibly into a Boba Fett story just from a revenge standpoint. But I don't know. I really do have reservations about Star Wars not killing off any characters. They need the drama. They need the impact. So.
Well, apparently that's why we need to read the High Republic, because my understanding is everybody dies.
Everybody dies, right? Yeah. Things don't end well ever.
Ever again. No happiness there.